Joining us now, Oppenheimer's Jason Helfstein. Jason, great to have you with us.
Thanks.
The third-party data that you're looking at, really interesting in terms of time spent on the app and also driver downloads of the app. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, we noticed if you looked at time spent, Uber was up 5% year over year in the quarter versus DoorDash and Lyft kind of down 7%, 5% respectively. So while those numbers, I wouldn't say they're exact, I think the magnitude is interesting. And I think it highlights the fact that, being the super app, mobility, food, you can just drive more consumer attention in the app. We also saw their share of new driver downloads was up 250 basis points versus first quarter. So we thought both of those were quite positive for the business.
What do you want to hear going forward? When they report, you obviously want to see the beat because you're seeing you're expecting upside to estimates when they actually report. But what do you want to hear from the company in terms of, what they're paying drivers and some of the labor issues that they're seeing in various cities across the country?
Sure. So that does show up in the take rate, right? So you can see kind of like the actual financial impact. We do think take rate will continue to gradually improve. The way they've been dealing with that is upfront pricing as they roll that out in more countries as an international initiative that allows them kind of to basically get drivers to accept more rides that they wouldn't, and then kind of average out what the drivers get paid and what they keep. We also want to hear what they have to say about particularly a West Coast return to work. We're still about 8 points below kind of where we were in March of 2020. And so with tech companies kind of requiring people to go back to work in September, we think that'll be helpful. There's also a question of the consumer. We do think Uber is kind of more exposed to an upscale consumer. I think we all know the consumer's still doing okay, but there's a lot of questions about that. But then they're also exposed to the services side, right? Airlines and hotels, I think, are still forecasted to grow kind of mid-teens revenue this year, which is much better than kind of retail sales or overall consumer spending. So, and then lastly, on food margins, or we'll call delivery margins, have come in much better the last few quarters, and they've kind of continued to try to keep expectations low for next year. And I just think those will continue to creep up, and that plays into the whole improving profitability and index inclusion story.
Jason, in the note, you call Uber the super app, and it jumped out at me just because Elon Musk rebranding Twitter as X in a move toward making that a super app. Are there other services you think Uber could get into that could make it even more super than it currently is in terms of services offered?
Actually, keep to it. Look, they're trying to get into a little more kind of travel planning services. I mean, a lot of these are with third parties. They're not doing it, that they're partnering, but the idea of, you think about, online travel and those type of services is car rental they're adding. It's funny, historically, to be a super app, you had a financial application, like to allow consumers to move money and do kind of some forms of banking. I don't really see them doing that. But the idea is the more you can keep the consumer in your app, and, we think about Amazon, right? Like our go-to shopping app. Effectively, you just drive more behavior. And so, again, as they're the only app that's offering mobility and delivery, and we think about delivery, by the way, spanning beyond just, restaurant. Like over time, the idea is like retailers, right? Kind of tapping these companies to do deliveries, right? Groceries, an emerging area. Then we think about advertising. Advertising plays into restaurants. It plays into retail. It plays into grocery. So we just think it can continue to get broader as they push out the capability.